I hope I didn't glitch it. Oh, did I glitch it? Yeah, I glitched it. Okay, it's fine. The drowning didn't play properly. Okay, now I have what I need. Can I pass through all of these guys without having to fight them? The gate doesn't seem to be blocked, so... I don't have to fight you. I can just go away. Bye-bye.
With the Reaver endowed with the elemental power of air, the way to Vorador's refuge lay open at last. If the old vampire still lived, he alone could tell me how to escape the terrible destiny charted for me when the Reaver was forged. Vorador's refuge was hidden deep within the Black Forest. I hope to find him before Mobius's cutthroats did.
Good question. I'm not sure how far in the story I am. I think maybe halfway.
So I arrived at the citadel of my vampire ancestors, long abandoned since their extinction eons ago. Perhaps it still held the wisdom of its creators. Here, Mobius said I would find proof that Raziel was not what I thought he was, or hoped he would be. But in sending me here, Mobius had done me an unexpected, or perhaps an unwitting service. For it was my destiny, not Raziel's, my role as Scion of Balance, whose secrets I was here to discover.
But of course we have some spirits to fight here. So what's left is to... well, quite a bit of things are actually left in the story to do. Raziel will have to go to Avernus. There will be a couple of characters met from the previous games. So, kind of... I don't know. I would say that I'm 1/3 of the way through. Something like that. 1/3, 1/2. Kind of difficult. I don't remember how much there is left to discover. But this is now the same citadel where Raziel is getting all of his elemental powers from in this game. So the way that it is explained, the difference between the powers in this game versus the powers that Raziel was getting in the previous game is that the forges were giving the Reaver temporary powers, as in it was just a coating of elemental powers that a Reaver could have, while the temples inside of the Citadel were there to imbue the Reaver permanently with the elemental powers. Okay, so we need an emblem to go through there. Oh. Not sure what these guys are supposed to be. I think they're vampire worshippers, but I'm not really sure. But they're humans. I just don't know what their purpose is. I think they're vampire worshippers. Or they could just be random savages.
Here, no doubt, was the evidence Mobius wished me to have. For the vampires had prophesied not one, but two champions. One destined to be Nosgoth's redeemer, the other its destroyer. The vampire's hero wielded the Reaver, forged for this very purpose. His opponent was clearly the champion of their adversaries, the Hilden, and brandished a flaming sword. The foretold outcome was unambiguous. The vampire hero would fall.
But I saw something to pick up here. I was wrong.
This door was clearly significant. The answers I sought surely lay within. But to unlock the chamber, the Balance Emblem had to be fully restored.
So what am I missing? I'm missing two emblems. Well, two parts of the emblem anyway. Okay, so they are women. men and women. Okay.
The Reaver required some additional enhancement before this door could be opened.
Well, I wouldn't say post-apocalyptic because this is the Nosgoth's past. So these guys are not part of the decay of Nosgoth. This is Kain is still stuck in the age of the Seraphan, 500 years in the past. This is before Kain was even born. So these guys can't be some kind of post-apocalyptic tribe because the apocalypse hasn't happened yet. In this age, the pillars are still standing. This is before Ariel was killed. My best guess is that these are the vampire worshippers. I would have to check the wiki to know exactly what these guys are supposed to be. It changes the lock on it in midair for some reason. can't check left, I can't check right. We're in the light temple. I prefer Kain's dodge versus Raziel's dodge. He just needs to mist form and goes through whatever he needs to go through. Oof. Except when he dodges into the wall. So the difference is, while Kain is going through this place, he is going through it in the position where it hasn't been destroyed in the next 1,000 years. Which means that the gates between them are working. So while Raziel has to go through these and solve puzzles within them, what Kain does is he just needs to solve the way of getting to the portal to the next chamber, because they are connected. Which is a kind of a recycling bit, because essentially you're going through every single thing twice, but the path is always different. Well, not always, but the path between Kain and Raziel is different. They're taking different paths to get through the chambers. And also Kain doesn't get anything from this. Well, technically he does find the pieces of the Balance Emblem in here, but that's still mostly just walking through it. I don't know what damaged you, but... Kain, none of these relics make any sense because he can't really do anything with them, he can't operate them. What he can do is he can go to the next one. comments on these. You can't use this portal.
These statues were singularly inanimate. I knew better than to assume they would always remain so.
Okay, so these would come to life eventually. Now I'm in the Fire Temple. Raziel will gonna be coming through. Collectible. Stage, can we even go there? Yeah, we can. She's aiming at the person below me. Yeah, so there is no point in lighting these, I think. I don't think they even work. Yeah, they're not even functional. And he doesn't have turning them on, so there is no point in worrying about that. Probably the way I need to go, so let's check for other collectibles in here. He doesn't have to fight. Well, he can't fight ghosts. He doesn't have access to the spectral realm. this goes to another temple. Here, and I think we're gonna be ending the stream here today. Yeah, there's a checkpoint here, so perfect.